Hello? Hey, hey. And as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? Him, this man, or his parents, that he was born blind? And Jesus answered, neither had he sinned, the man, nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him. God's getting ready to do something in this man. You see, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night comes when no man can work. I got to maximize the daylight. I got to show people who my Father is and how he likes things done. Jesus said, before me the earth was dark. He said, I am the light of the world. I show you the directions you ought to go into. I'm the light of the world as long as I'm in the world. Jesus explained to the disciples that nobody had sinned, the blind man nor his parents, but God was going to prove something in this blind man. Jesus spat on the ground and he made clay. And he took the clay that he made and anointed or rubbed it on the blind man's eyes. This is the beginning of what God was getting ready to do in this. And Jesus told the blind man to go wash in the pool of Siloam. He gave him a particular pool. And the man went. He went his way, therefore, and washed, just like Jesus said, and came out seeing. Therefore, and they which before had seen that he was blind said, is not this he that sat and begged? Some said, this is he. Somebody said, yep, that's him. And some said, no, it's somebody that looks like him. He is like him. And then he said, it is me. I'm the guy that sat in bed because I was blind. Therefore said they unto him, how were your eyes open? Who made you see? How did this happen? Come on now, tell us. He answered and said, a man that is called Jesus made clay and anointed mine eyes and said to me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed and I received. Then they said unto him, okay, where is he? Where is he? He said, I don't know. I don't know. They brought him, the man that had been blind since birth, to the Pharisees. Have a seat. Have a seat, young man. Have a seat. Let's roll the tape. What happened? Tell us what happened. It was on the Sabbath day when Jesus made the clay and opened my eyes. Is that why y'all mad? That's why y'all keep asking me all these questions. Jesus asked him again and asked him how did he receive his sight. He said to them again, he put clay on my eyes and I washed and now I can see. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, man is not of God because he don't keep the Sabbath day. Others said, how can this man be not of God? Or how could he be a sinner and do such miracles? And there was a lot of division between them. He is of God. No, he's not. He is of God. The Pharisees asked the blind man again and again, what says you of him that opened your eyes? I say of him, he is a prophet. I said it once and I'll say it again. He's a prophet. But the Jews did not believe concerning him that his eyes had been opened until they called the parents of him that had received his sight. Oh, help me. Lord, help us. See, how he see, we don't know. And who opened his eyes, we don't know that either. He's of age. Ask him, he can speak for himself. And they said because they fear the Jews, because they said if the Jews find out we confess Christ, they're going to put us out the church. I mean the synagogue. He said, baby, be quiet, don't say nothing. Therefore said his parents, he asked him, he old enough to answer for himself. God, we don't know. I'm an usher and an usher boy, and I'm a deacon. Then again called they the man that was blind and said unto him, give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner. Look at him. That man said, rather, whether he be a sinner or not, I know one thing. I know that whereas I was blind, I can see. Then the leader said to him again, what did he do to you? How did he open your eyes so that you can see? Tell us how he did it. He said, I told you already, and you did not hear. Wherefore would you hear? Will you also be one of his students? You're going to start reading the Bible. You're going to read the word of God. I already told you. Then they condemned him, reviled him, and said, you are disciples, but we are Moses' disciples. We know that God spoke to Moses. But as for this fellow, we don't know where he come from or who he is. Tired of this man. Give God the praise, not Jesus. The man answered and said unto them, well. How is a marvelous things like this, my eyes open, and you don't know where he came from or who he is. And look at me. I can see. Now we know that God don't hear sinners. We know that. But hold on right here. But anybody that is a worshiper, a seeker of the word, that goes to God, that honors God. Now that man, when he does that plus, he gets up and go do what the word said do, no matter what it says. Now that boy got God's attention. God hears him because he does what he told him to do. Since the world been the world, since it got started, have you ever heard of any man that opened the eyes of one that was born blind? Any man ever did anything like that? If this man were not of God, he could do nothing. They answered and said unto him, you altogether born in sin, and you now teaching us? Man, get out of here. Get out. Now when Jesus heard that they had cast that man out, he said, you done cast that man out because his eyes open. He went and found him. Hey, you all right? Let me talk to you. Come on, let me talk to you. He said unto him, do you believe that I'm the Son of God? Do you believe that God sent me to do what I just did for you? And he answered and said, who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? Who is he? I want to believe on him. And Jesus said back to him, you have both seen him, and it is he that talks to you. It's me. I am he. And he said, Lord, I believe. Oh, Lord, I believe and I worship you. I worship you. I believe and I worship you. And Jesus said, for judgment I came into this world, that those that see not might see, and those that think they see might be made blind. And some of the Pharisees which were with him heard these words and said unto him, are we blind also? Are you trying to tell us, the leaders of the church, that there's something wrong with our eyes? And Jesus said unto them, if you were blind, you should have no sin. But now you say, we see, therefore your sin is still in you. It still remains.